Hi everyone, welcome back to Elizabeth Ann Can Stitch for another Stitchmas episode. In today's video, I am going to show you how I finish this stitched piece into a Christmas ornament. This is a pattern from Hands On Design called Flamingle Bells. It's one in a series. I think she has a few of these. I have another one waiting to be stitched on the same fabric. This is a 37 count linen that I over dyed with blue. I don't remember the color actually the linen originally was. It was a creamy off-white legacy linen. And I just used Rit dye to kind of give it an icy blue look. And I stitched with the called for colors on this 37 count linen. And so I want to finish this ornament as a flat finish on mat board and give it kind of the arched top shape. So it kind of matches, you know, the mat board matches the shape of the ornament. So yeah, that's what I'm going to work on today. I don't have any circle templates, so I'm just grabbing things off my desk. And oh my gosh, look how close. That matches the curve pretty well. So what I'm gonna do is cut out a rectangle and then trace the curve and cut the curve. So I'm gonna cut my rectangle 3 wide by 3.75. Okay. Yeah. Just make it an ornament. Yeah, I don't think I want that much showing. So I'm gonna cut a 1/4 inch off from the width and on the height. Okay. Giving myself some reference points so I can get the curve on there in the right spot. So there is my curved line. So I'm gonna cut that out. My scissors have collected some needles and pins on the side of my desk. Yeah, okay. I think that looks pretty good. Perfect. Okay, I am going to glue this down to some batting and get ready to mount my cross stitch piece like normal. This is my Air Erase marker. I'm not going to leave permanent lines, don't worry. This is just to give me a good idea when I'm mounting my cross stitch. Oh, so a lot of people have been asking me since I posted my stitching in hand video, like what the backs of my pieces look like, and if I feel like there's a lot of thread on the back of my pieces from the way I make my stitches. And so I just thought I would show you guys the back of a piece. This is an ornament. So in this fabric, this legacy linen is really thick. So I did carry a lot with the white, as you'll see, because you can't tell from the front. I just did the little single stitches jumping around. But yeah, I don't feel like it looks too messy. I'm sure it is not as neat as a lot of people's, but yeah, that's kind of what the back of my stitching looks like, and you can kind of get a good idea what like dense stitching looks like when you stitch in hand. So I'm gonna admit I haven't done the poke and stab method in so long that I don't really remember what my backs of my pieces looked like before I started doing the sewing in hand. So anyways, while I let this glue dry, I just thought I would show you the back of one of my pieces. Oh, I think that's gonna be so cute. Okay, so I'm gonna do the long sides first, then I'm gonna come up and do, well, actually, I think I might do this bottom and top edge first, and then I can get the curve exactly how I want it, and then this straight edge will be easier, right, to tuck the corner. Let me think about this. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I'm gonna do the top and bottom edges first. Using my fingers to get the fabric really, oh, perfect. Okay, yeah, I think that was a good call. Perfect. Okay, great. And so then now I'll do these sides, and I'll make sure when I'm tucking in these corners, you know, to really pull them in and get like a sharp corner. I do think I will put pom-poms or trim or something on this, which I'm now realizing I probably should have traced this board before I started gluing it, but that's okay. I'll work around it. I'll show you. This is what happens when you sit down with no plan. Well, I mean, I had a plan, but it was a loose one. Okay, cute, cute, cute. I like how that turned out. I try to use this yellow trim. It's really cool. This is a vintage trim that I got at the Houston Quilt Show. The only trick would be to get it really set in the corners and be able to kind of bend it. Or maybe, am I gonna like this if I do it? I also have these golden pom-poms, which actually I think are a much better match. Okay, so yes, I'm gonna go with the golden pom-poms. And I don't really want to put another piece of mat board on the back. Although I could. I was thinking if I use the tape to glue down the pom-poms in just the right way. Yeah, I think that'll work if I glue them. I can always try it and change it if I don't like it. And then I would be able to cut a piece of felt to cover the back and not add any more bulk to the ornament. And then for the hanger, if I have this across the top, what would I want as the hanger? This is my usual, or actually, maybe I'll do my red and white baker's twine. I think that'll be cute with this. Yeah, okay. I've got a plan. Okay, before I do anything else, I am gonna trace this onto a piece of felt using my invisible pen. I think I'll use blue on the back. Okay, perfect. I want it just the same size because I want the pom-poms to go, I want it to go right over the edge of the pom-poms to cover up the tape on the back. So let's see, how do I want to start this? this dry for a second and then flip it over and look at it so I can kind of adjust it before the glue completely sets. And so then I'm just going to kind of see where things need to be adjusted and kind of roll it back down into the glue. Okay, and then let me go ahead and do this corner. I'm gonna let that dry. Oh, this color is Sandy Gold by Lady Dot Creates. So I'm gonna go right up to the edge of the pom-poms because I really want to cover this tape with my felt. How cute. Okay, I really am happy with how that turned out. This is definitely a non-traditional colors ornament, but I love it. We don't really have a theme to our tree, just anything that I want to put on it goes on it. So this is going to be right at home on my crazy tree. And you know what I'm going to do? So I have the other chart that I want to stitch, which is Flamingo All the Way. And so I have all the floss colors still in the project bag. So I'm going to put the blue fabric back in the bag and this pattern. And I think I'm going to put a Post-it note on here with what I used to finish that, like the size, the rectangle I cut out, so that I can do a similar finish when I get to this one next year. It doesn't have to be the exact same. They're not going to hang next to each other. They're just going to go on the tree. But I'll just write down my dimensions so I get roughly, you know, the same kind of finish when I do the next one. So I'm going to put this on my pattern so that I remember next year what to do. Okay, yeah, so there is our finished Flamingle Bells ornament. I think it turned out super cute, and I am gonna go put it on the tree right now.